Hey, it's Tiombe. If you're a new viewer, thanks for tuning in, and if you're returning, welcome back. Today's video will be about self-sabotage and how it looks in our day-to-day lives. Self-sabotage is extremely detrimental to our growth and it hinders our overall success. So, without further ado, let's get into it. One way self-sabotage presents itself in our lives is by passing up good opportunities. Have you ever been met with a perfect opportunity and you completely shut it down? We often use excuses such as, I'm not good enough or I'm not talented enough. And those are all lies. You're completely good enough and talented enough for the opportunity presented to you. My favorite personal excuse that I used to use when I would self-sabotage would be, it's just not the right time. And honestly, waiting for the right time will have you waiting forever. I understand wanting to have everything squared away, making sure you cross all your T's and dot all your I's, have this ready, have that ready. But there is no perfect time. Perfect time is right now. Our words have power, and the sooner you realize that, the sooner you can reclaim your power. I'm also a firm believer in whatever you put into the universe, you will get back tenfold. So if you're shouting to the rooftops, I'll always be single, well, guess what? You're gonna be single. Or if you're constantly claiming things such as, good things never happen to me, they definitely won't. The law of attraction is real. Another self-deprecating thing that I often hear is, things are so much harder for me than anybody else. And honestly, unless you're filthy rich or extremely lucky, nothing in this world will be handed to you. And the best things that the world has to offer are worth working for. Trust and believe me. And even the people that you may seem to think are just floating through life have their own issues. You know, they have their own internal struggles. Take, for example, one of my older brothers. He is conventionally attractive in every way. Got a great smile, he's very fit, he's personality-wise super witty, charismatic, walks into a room, he lights it up. Everybody loves him, women love him, people are just drawn to him, you know? I, on the other hand, growing up had the opposite effect on people. You know, I had to work towards certain things like people liking me or people being drawn to me. I usually just had an issue with people not liking me for whatever reason. We had two completely different effects on people growing up. When we both got older, I learned of the internal struggles that my brother dealt with that were very different from my own and that I had no idea about. You know, the grass isn't always greener on the other side. And we took two completely different paths in life. So suffice to say, everybody struggles. Self-sabotage also looks like worrying about or hating on other people, which usually stems from jealousy. And you never know, the person that you could be pouring all this negative energy into, that you're so jealous of, they could have the keys to a door that you've been trying to open for years. Also, when you spend so much time pouring into somebody else's cup with all your thoughts and all your energy, you don't have as much to pour into yourself. Another form of self-sabotage that we will be addressing that might be a hard pill to swallow is hanging around the wrong people. The company you keep not only says a lot about you, but also where you are in life. If you're on the road to sobriety and that is your end goal, you're not going to spend all your time with addicts, are you? And if you are, that just makes your road that much tougher. Instead of taking 6 months to become sober, it ends up taking you 3 years. And you've missed out on so much life and love in that time. You can't expect to be an optimistic person and only hang around pessimists. All they'll do is drain the life out of you and happiness, literally. Hurt people, and the blind cannot lead the blind. The last form of self-sabotage we will be addressing today is one that I still struggle with constantly, and that is procrastination. Procrastination is very deadly, and we as humans procrastinate for an infinite amount of reasons. Sometimes we're worried, we're scared, we're frustrated, we're confused. Also because we might just be lazy, tired, depressed. The reasons go on and on. While procrastination does give us instant gratification, it only worsens the condition in the long run. Identifying the ways in which you sabotage yourself is one of the first steps to changing your life. Well, that brings our video to an end. I hope you found my insight helpful. Take care, and we'll talk soon.